Hey guys, it's Shane here, coming to talk to you. Had a great week, blew through all our numbers. Everything's just going in the right direction. But there's been a lot of conversations and people that I've talked to this week and brought some thoughts to my mind that I wanted to share with everybody. So I was introduced to a gentleman. He's an attorney. He's very successful, owns multiple businesses, great guy, and I look forward to doing a lot of business with him here in the future. But when we were talking, he was asking me a bunch of questions, just trying to get to know me, and he asked me one question in particular that I want to share with you. He said, Shane, now that you have all these businesses, now that you're doing so well in life, where are you going to go from here? What are your goals? What do we have to see in the future? The first thing that came out of my mouth was, I want to build up my community. I want to build up the community around me, the people around me. I want to help everyone to find success, help everybody to be successful. And he said, can you elaborate? What do you mean by build up your community? And I said, well, let me explain to you what my thoughts are. And I'm just going to explain it to you guys now versus going back and forth in the conversation to keep this video short. So basically, if you're in a community and you're the only person producing and everybody else in the community is relying on you to produce, and something happens to you, now all of a sudden your community fails because you can't take care of your community and nobody else can take care of themselves. But when you're in a community where everybody is producing and everybody can take care of everybody, and someone fails or somebody has health issues or whatever it may be, everybody chips in and they take care of that person. So my goal is to build a community of people that are all producers, not takers, and building them with the ideology or the mindset of helping one another. So if I gave you the opportunity, I said, listen, there's two different communities. Which community do you want to move into? You got this community where everybody's relying on this one person and everybody's taking, or you have this community over here where everybody's producing and everybody's giving and giving and giving. What community would you want to go to? Would you want to be in the community with the one producer and all the other people that are basically scrounging at that producer to get what they need to survive? Or do you want to go to the community where everybody is producing and everybody helps one another, and when you're hurting, they're there to take care of you, and when they're hurting, you're there to take care of them? So if you're in that community where everybody's taking and everybody's scrounging, just to make it through, that type of community is filled with people that are stealing, robbing, just doing what they think they have to do to survive and to get up in the world, versus a community where everybody's being lifted up and everybody's becoming producers and learning how to produce and how to be successful. In that community, people aren't worried about getting robbed. People leave their doors unlocked at night, and they're like, no one's going to come bother me, no one's going to rob me, no one's going to steal from me, because everybody helps one another. Everybody's a family, And so if we can build our community like this and then go and expand the community outwards until it goes global, then we can change the way the world thinks. We can help people stop having that I got to get mine mindset. I gotta stack up my bread. I got to take care of myself. I got to take care of me and my family, and help people to start to realize that focusing on just taking care of yourself and your family, yes, that's very admirable, and you should take care of yourself and your family, but you should also take care of your community. Invest in your community, build your community, because when you die, your family, all they got is what you left them with. And when that runs out, the community, they're not supporting your family. But if you build that community up around you and you pass on, your family's going to be left in good hands, because everybody in that community is going to look out for your family. And so that's the type of world we want to build. That's the type of, that's my goal, is to make the world a better place. And I started a program called Pinnacle of Prosperity. Before COVID, we were doing monthly meetings, and everybody would come out and we'd bring different experts in different industries, and everybody would share freely all their knowledge, all their wisdom on how to be successful in those industries. And we would study Success Principles by Jack Canfield and other things like that. And we're getting ready to start doing that again, and basically bringing more people in. We have a lot of members, a lot of people that are participating in it. It doesn't cost anything. All the information is free. All the resources are free. If you ever need help and advice in any business you have, it's always free. We're never going to ask you for any money. We'll advise advise you in the best of our ability. If we don't know how to do it, we'll introduce you to somebody that does know how to do it. But this is how you build your community. You give the information freely. You don't look at people as competition. You know, I have, you know, a nightclub now, and my nightclub, you know, we ran out of toilet paper. Unbeknownst to me, we didn't have any toilet paper. We thought we had boxes, we didn't. And if I would have looked at my neighbor who's a nightclub that has the same toilet paper as I do as competition, then when I went next door and said, hey, can I borrow some toilet paper? They would have been like, no, you're our competition. But because we don't look at each other as competition, even though we have similar crowds and so forth, they're like, here's the toilet paper. And then the other day they were out of cups, and I was like, here, take a box of cups. You know, whatever you guys need, we work together and we support each other and we grow together and we both thrive together. Versus looking at everybody as your competition. If they are in your community, they are not your competition. They're your community, they're your family, and help them grow strong, and they'll help you grow strong, and everybody can grow together. You guys can do cross business. When they're overflowed with work, they send you work. When you're overflowed with work, you send them work. So you're growing together and you're thriving together, and it's a better way of living. It's a better way of life. And if we can get everybody on that same mindset and start building each other up, I think we're going to have a better world to live in for ourselves and for our children and our children's children and so forth. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I'm going to save this video, launch it on Facebook for you guys to see. And if anyone needs help in any way, shape, or form, feel free to reach out to me. I own a company called smarteratlanta.com, and you can go on there. You can see some of my partners on there, and you can reach out to any of us, and you can see, you know, how we help people with their business and so forth. Or you can call me directly or message me. My phone number is public on Facebook, so you should be able to find it right there. Or you can just PM me, add me as a friend, whatever you want to do, and I will help you out. And obviously there's no cost. It's just me giving some of my time to help you be a better person and help you find success in life. If you guys need anything else, just hit me up. Thank you.